Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is our first module on waves and acoustics. And in this module, we are just going to enumerate or specify our list of recommended books to be followed in upcoming regular academic video lectures. Okay? Waves and acoustics. Dear students, this is a foundation level course, but it is equally connected with various major courses of BS Physics. Okay? Here the term waves is quite comprehensive and includes various disciplines of physics. Okay? For example, waves may be mechanical, waves may be of light, waves may be of sound, waves may be electromagnetic in nature. Okay, so this term waves forms a basis for various major courses. Okay, like quantum mechanics, classical mechanics, lasers and optics, electrodynamics. Okay, similarly acoustics means physics of sound. Okay, acoustics relates to sound, but the term waves is quite comprehensive and is not restricted to simply sound waves. Okay, anyhow, we do not go in detail at this point. For the time being, our main task is just to describe or specify books to be followed in our upcoming regular academic lectures. Okay, dear students, for this course, first we will come towards 4 books on major general physics books. Okay, 4 general physics books, and then 12, and then 12 main books, that is course specific major books, advanced level books. Okay, so 12 plus 4, 16 books, 4 general physics books and remaining 12 subject specific books. Okay, so first we come towards first general physics book, from which we will consider only relevant chapters. Okay, so first book is Fundamentals of Physics Extended, Holiday and Resnick Journal Walker. Its publisher is Wiley, and its 10th edition 2014 or 11th edition 2018 will be observed, will be followed. Here, dear students, only 3 chapters relate to waves and acoustics. Okay, and these chapters are from chapter number 15 to chapter number 17. Okay, that is to say, chapter number 15, chapter number 16 and chapter number 17 of this book relate to waves and acoustics, and we are not concerned with the whole book, which consists of about 45 chapters. Okay, the next general physics book is Sears and Zeman Sky's University Physics with Modern Physics. Its authors are Hug D. Young, Roger A. Friedman, A. Lewis Ford. Its publisher is Pearson, and its 14th edition 2016 or 15th edition 2020 will be followed. Here only two chapters are our concerned chapters. We are not concerned with the full book, which almost consists of about 44 or 45 chapters. Okay, we are concerned only with two chapters, that is chapter number 15 and chapter number 16. Okay, chapter number 15 and chapter number 16 of this book relate to waves and acoustics, and we will concentrate only on these two chapters. We are not concerned with the whole book. Okay, the third general physics book is Physics for Scientists and Engineers with Modern Physics. Its authors are Raymond A. Survey, John W. Jute, Jr. Its publisher is Cengage, and its 9th edition 2014 or 10th edition 2019 will be followed. Here four chapters relate to waves and acoustics. Okay, that is from chapter number 15 to chapter number 18. Okay, that is chapter number 15, chapter number 16, chapter number 17 and chapter number 18 of this book relate to waves and acoustics, and we are not concerned with the whole book. Okay, the fourth and the last general physics book is Physics for Scientists and Engineers with Modern Physics. Its author is Douglas C. Gyankoli. Its publisher is Pearson, and its 4th edition 2009 or 5th edition probably to be available in market in 2021, but is still not available in market. Hopefully in 2022 it will be available. Okay, dear students, here only three chapters are our concerned chapters. Only three chapters relate to waves and acoustics, and these chapters are from chapter number 14 to 16. Okay, hence chapter number 14, chapter number 15 and chapter number 16 of this book relate to waves and acoustics, and we are not concerned with the whole book. Now we come towards major books, subject specific advanced level books. Okay, book number 1, The Physics of Vibrations and Waves. Its author is Herbert John Payne. Its publisher is John Wiley and Sons, and its 6th edition 2005 will be followed. Next, book number 2, Vibrations and Waves. Vibrations and Waves. Here the MIT Introductory Physics series. Its author is A.P. French, and its publisher is CBS Private Limited India, and the edition is that of 2003. Okay, now we come towards book number 3, Waves and Oscillations. Its author is Frank S. Crawford Jr. Okay, here pronunciation may slightly differ, in reality. Okay, however, I have tried to pronounce it as I deem appropriate. Okay, author's name is Frank S. Crawford Jr. Berkeley's physics course, volume 3. Okay, it's a preliminary edition having been published in 1966. Okay, very old book. But sometimes, dear students, some books behave like Bible of that subject. Okay, so this is very important book, very old book, having been published in 1966. Now we come towards book number 4, Introduction to Wave Phenomena. Its authors are Akira Hyros, Curry E. Longren, Wiley. Its publisher is Wiley Blackwell, and its first edition 1985 will be followed. Here, dear students, author's name may be pronounced more accurately, but I have pronounced as I deem appropriate. Okay, Akira Hyros, Carl E. Longren. Publisher is Wiley Blackwell, and its first edition 1985 will be followed. Now we come towards book number 5. A Student's Guide to Waves. Student's Guides. Its authors are Daniel Flesh and Laura Kinnaman. Okay, here again, authors' names are very non-familiar, very unusual for me. Okay, however, I have pronounced as I can. Okay, Daniel Flesh, Laura Kinnaman. Its publisher is Cambridge University Press, and its first edition 2015 will be followed. Now we come towards book number 6, Undergraduate Texts in Physics. Its author name is against very less familiar, Arntingevistnes. Okay, Arndt Ingevistnes, whatever may be the exact pronunciation. Physics of Oscillations and Waves with use of MATLAB and Python. Translated by Razi Naqvi. Its publisher is Create Space Independent Publishing Platform 2016, and later on owned by Springer Nature 2018. Dear students, actually we cannot easily understand these minutes, that copyright of a book is first time to one publisher and then to some other publisher, which may also be the same publisher in the wider sense. Okay, their classification might happen afterwards. Okay, now we come towards book number 7, Springer Handbook of Acoustics. Its authors are Thomas D. Rossing and Manfred R. Schroeder, whatever may be the exact pronunciation. Thomas D. Rossing, Manfred R. Schroeder. Its publisher is Springer, and the edition is of 2007. Now we come towards book number 8, The Physics of Vibrations and Waves. H. J. Payne, John Wiley and Sons. Okay, publisher is John Wiley and Sons, and its sixth edition 2005 will be followed. We see perhaps this book has been repeated above. Okay. Herbert John Payne, book number 1. Herbert John Payne. Yes. Book number 1 is mistakenly repeated in book number 8. It does not make very much difference. It is not a blunder. It is a minor mistake. The Physics of Vibrations and Waves, book number 1 and book number 8. Okay. By mistake, book number 1 has been repeated in book number 8. The Physics of Vibrations and Waves, H. J. Payne, publisher is John Wiley and Sons. Its sixth edition 2005 will be followed. Sixth edition 2005 will be followed. Okay. So actually okay, dear students, book number up to book number 7. Okay, this is book number 8. Okay, book number 8, Oscillations and Waves, an introduction. Its publisher is Richard Fitzpatrick. Its publisher is CRC Press, Taylor and Frankis Group, and its second edition 2019 will be followed. Okay. Book number 8, Oscillations and Waves, an introduction. That is to say, an introduction to oscillations and waves. It is written in a stylish way. Okay. An introduction to oscillations and waves. Author is Richard Fitzpatrick. Publisher is CRC Press, Taylor and Frankis Group. Its second edition 2019 will be followed. This was book number 8, hence this is book number 9. Book number 9, Waves and Oscillations. Its authors are R.N. Chaudhary and Kiran C. Gupta. Its publisher is New Age International, New Delhi, and its second edition 2010 will be followed. Okay. Book number 9, Waves and Oscillations. Authors are R.N. Chaudhary and Kiran C. Gupta. Its publisher is New Age International, New Delhi, and its second edition 2010 will be followed. Next, book number 10. Book number 10, Fundamentals of Acoustics. Its authors are 4 authors. Okay. Lawrence E. Kinsler, Austin R. Frey, Alan B. Coppens, James V. Sanders. Okay. All the 4 authors are very difficult to be pronounced. However, I have to pronounce as I can, and I have did. Okay. Lawrence E. Kinsler, Austin R. Frey, Alan B. Coppens, James V. Sanders. Its publisher is John Wiley and Sons, and its 4th edition 2000 will be followed. Book number 10. Now this is the last is book number 11. Okay. Book number 11, The Science and Applications of Acoustics. Its Author is Daniel R. Rachel. Daniel R. Rachel or Daniel R. Rachel. Whatever may be the exact pronunciation, it does not make very much difference. Okay. Daniel R. Rachel. Its publisher is Springer and its second edition 2006 will be followed. And this is the end of our module. Okay.